Hi guys, I'm Ghost from Elan Games. Welcome to a special edition of Damn Good Content about our annual food drive. In this episode, you will learn about how you can score a lot of free time each winter season through December and January by donating your non-perishables, what the emergency food cupboard is, and who your donations help. Being an upstanding member of the dynamic gaming community means giving back to the community, and I would like to personally thank all of you who donated over the past years, and I look forward to witnessing your generosity next year. And with each can of food you give, you not only help those in need, but you also help to realize Elan's commitment to community giving. Now, you don't have to wait for our promotion to give. There are those in need all year round, and you can drop off your food, clothing, and other items you no longer use to the OPIRG at any time. The contact information and address will be posted at the end of this video. Thanks for watching and giving. Now sit back, relax, and let's go deliver some food. Yes. Great, thanks very much.
Can't get better now. Why do you think that? Oh, that's
So my name is Yolanda Jones, and I work as the coordinator at OPIRG, which is the Ontario Public Interest Research Group here in Peterborough. And we're a levy-funded organization that deals with social justice and environmental justice. And we do that through research, education, and action. And one of the projects that we offer as an ongoing service is a food cupboard, and we do that in collaboration with Kawartha Food Shares, and we are one of the member agencies, and there's slightly over 30 organizations that are involved with Kawartha Food Shares, and we run a food cupboard that is open 5 days a week from 1 until 5 o'clock every day. And we offer food to any community member or student that's in need of food. And so we have approximately these days about 200 people that are being fed by the food that we have offered. And that's a huge increase actually from previous years. We've noticed that with our data that was collected in the first semester, we were actually getting 4 times as many people when you account for all the children as well that are using the food that's being taken. It's really hard times, so I think that we're actually offering an incredibly valuable service here. And it's not our primary project, but it is certainly a project that occupies a lot of our time, and we have volunteers here 5 days a week, as I said, and they're the ones that keep it open, so it's really you know, because of their hard work and dedication that we're able to continue on with this service. All right, so I can show you actually our food cupboard. You
Sure,
be
absolutely.
in that. Yeah. But I guess before that, I can show you what OPIRG is here. This is our office, and We run on a very small budget, and our entire budget comes from the Trent University students.
Right.
All the students pay, all the undergraduate students pay $9 as a levy fee, and so it's because of that that we're able to function. But we also have to write lots of grants and awards and what have you to be able to sustain ourselves over a year. We have 1 full-time staff member and 6 part-time staff members, but like I said before, it's because of the volunteers that we're actually able to function properly as an organization. It's primarily run by volunteers. So in the back here, you'll see this is where our food goes when it first gets delivered. And we have a shipment that came in actually today, as well as the food that you donated. We got a shipment of food, and this amount of food is it goes in 1 week.
1 week. Wow.
Yeah. So, and people are taking 1 bag of food plus 2 boxes of cereal each. So it's a lot of people that end up being served. So down here, you'll see that we have 2 different services, 2 different projects, but they really like go hand in hand. First, you're looking at the food cupboard there. So it's literally just a closet. So it's really quite amazing that out of such a small space, we're able to provide food for so many people in the community. But it's, yeah, so that's it.
So you literally just keep restocking that.
Keep restocking it constantly. We often have to restock it 3 times, like in the course of like 1 day.
Wow.
A couple of hours. So yeah, we go through a lot of food. And over here, we've got actually the free market. And the free market is a project where people drop off donations of household goods and clothes, and other people can pick them up free of charge.
Excellent.
So all of those things that you see in that room can be picked up by whoever in the community.
So people can donate more than food here. They can donate clothing.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we get donations daily, and people are constantly coming in and picking up things, and so there's always a circulation of goods. And the reason we started the project was because we saw an environmental need to reuse things, and rather than just like sending them off to landfill sites, and like the amount of resources that are used to create those goods in the first place, like it really doesn't make any sense to create these goods and just use them once, usually for very short periods of time, and then just they end up in a landfill. Especially when so many of the goods going to the landfill can be reused, and can be reused locally, so that we're not using resources to transport those goods again. You know, we created this project for that environmental reason, but also for the social justice reason of we believe that it's really important that in every community, every member of the community should have access to basic goods, regardless of their income. So we are operating on those 2 philosophies through this project. We see those things, the environmental justice and the social justice, is completely integrated. Through the free market, we run this store. We call it store in quotation marks. But we also have educational campaigns too, so we'll sponsor movies, and we'll have tabling, talking to people about consumerism, and you know, doing promotions for the free market, but also getting people to question their ideas of, you know, constantly consuming, because that is a really big problem for the environment. And you know, through this project we can address a lot of the issues of poverty within the community by supporting this project.